Okay, so hi everybody. It's Gina and Sue De Legge with Pacific Sotheby's and Marc Datnow with Guaranteed Rates. And we wanted to come to you today on this Monday morning just to give you an overall glimpse of what's happening in the market, but especially from the mortgage and financial perspective.
So we'd like to introduce you to Marc Datnow with Guaranteed Rates, over 20 years in the financial industry. And we enjoy working with Marc so much because he's very service oriented, him and his team, and they're known for their low rates and state-of-the-art technology.
Thank you, Sue. I really appreciate the opportunity to be on with you and Gina, and look forward to making this a regular thing and keeping clients informed as far as what's going on a weekly basis.
Thanks.
Great.
So what can you tell us, Marc, with regards to what you're seeing from the mortgage perspective? What's really happening right now in your industry?
Well, I'll tell you, it's definitely been a very it's been a roller coaster. It's obviously these are unprecedented times, and we're seeing changes that not only come every couple days. They come sometimes several times a day, and they come several times a day as far as requirements, as far as the rates being very volatile and being very driven by the news media and exactly what's going on. But there's definitely still opportunities out there, and we're still seeing a ton of refi activity. We're still seeing quite a bit of purchase activity too. So overall, things are good. From a standpoint of our company, we're very well positioned to be in this kind of unfortunate position. All 3,000 of our employees are 100% set up to work from home. So we don't skip a beat. The only difference is that, obviously not everyone is sitting right next to each other in the same office and able to react quite as fast, but we definitely react. And one of the things that we're known for is our technology, which is really, showing through in this tough time.
Okay, no, that's great. And I mean, with regards to buyers that are thinking about buying right now, I mean, all of us, I'm sure, would agree it's still a great time to buy. The sellers that are on the market right now are very motivated. They wouldn't be keeping their home on the market if they were not. And there's obviously protocols that us agents are taking into play when it comes to showing these properties, which we could always discuss with you in further detail if you're curious. But Marc, are you seeing any or anticipating any kind of rate increases or hearing of anything?
Yeah, I mean, really, with the different kinds of loans, we've seen really good rates in certain loans and others that are still good in relation to what they've been in the last several years, although higher than they've been in the real recent past. For instance, from the conforming loan standpoint, which most of us fall into, still really good rates in certain conforming loans, especially the ones up to 500,000. A little bit higher on the conforming high balance loans. We've noticed jumbo loans have been good, but they've certainly tightened up their restrictions on guidelines. Very strict on the 700 credit score, strict on reserves. And some jumbo investors have simply just stepped away during this uncertain time. So we've still got good resources, but not quite as many as we've had in regular times.
Okay. And Mom, did you have a question that you wanted to ask?
I question Marc, because of the new disclosures, the COVID-19 disclosures that have become part of the purchase agreement, how soon could you get approval with a new buyer? What would be the turnaround time? Because nowadays, especially now, buyers are required to provide a pre-approval prior to even showing a home.
So we're very efficient still. I mean, it depends on the borrower, though. If the borrower is helpful, we can do things quicker than when a borrower is not helpful. In a case where someone is W-2 employed, where their income is pretty provable, and they send us their paperwork in a timely fashion, we can still do an approval in as little as 20 minutes. Sometimes with more complicated situations, self-employed borrowers where we're looking over tax returns, or other kinds of documentation, it can take longer. But from just a regular conforming loan standpoint, with a W-2 borrower, we are still right on point and very efficient and able to deploy a pre-approval pretty fast.
Okay, that's great. Well, if you don't have any other concluding comments, we can wrap up this video, and we'll be sure to attach Marc's contact information at the end of this video as well. But is there anything else that you wish to add, Marc?
I just think it's important that everyone realizes that there are buying opportunities right now, and not to shy away from anything with the situation. Obviously, we know the boundaries we're up against logistically, but without a doubt, there's still some amazing buying opportunities out there.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you being on this
Thanks.
video.
I appreciate you guys asking me to join you guys. Thank you.
Of course. Thanks.